symposium meant to reflect on the 25 years of the existence of the country's democratic constitution. Prominent figures, academics, members of legislatures, formulators of the constitution together with Chapter 9 institutions gathered under one roof. This to trace the achievements or failures of the supreme law. Amongst the topics, land reform, restitution and distribution, and transforming and building an independent, resilient judiciary, just to mention a few. Opening the conference, the president says, as much as the country's constitution is hailed highly globally, consistent reflections of its achievements are needed.
It is about time that we have a moment such as this to not only reflect on the constitutional architecture we have in our country, but also to reflect on its efficacy, the extent that it has served the aspirations of our people.
President Cyril Ramaphosa also showed appreciation to the judiciary.
Over the past 25 years, our constitution, a lot of progress has been made in redressing the injustices of the past. Some of these measures include the provision of housing, water, sanitation, and social grants for the elderly, persons with disabilities, and children. There has been a distinct improvement in access to land, education, and health care services. These are part of the ongoing efforts to address economic and social injustices. However, despite numerous achievements, there are still many challenges in the realization of the vision as well as the values and prescripts of our Constitution. The persistently high levels of poverty, rising levels of unemployment, inequality, corruption, and violence show that our journey to the promised land is far from over.
And a call for South Africans to also never tire from being active participants in the country's democracy.
Laws bind individuals in society together. Without the rule of law, our country is vulnerable to chaos, to violence, to mayhem, to anarchy, rampant corruption, violation of human rights, persistent inequality, and the collapse of state institutions. Where state institutions collapse, there is anarchy and disorder.
As the most celebrated constitution in the world, the question remains if all South Africans feel represented by it. Nhlanhla Khatlani, SABC News, Johannesburg.